Kev. What's up, DMV Kev?
Man, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I heard you and I going to be bringing the sports revival to the Revivalites Revivalette from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
I think you heard right, Kev.
That's what's up, bruh. Y'all, hey, listen, y'all tired of the same old nonsense on these sports talk here in this DMV worldwide area? Man, come on down here to the sports revival each and every weekday morning, 9 to 11, like my man Red said, and get your soul revitalized. Red say put your boots on, strap them up, and do what, Red?
Come on and mox with us, live right here on Mountaintop Network Radio. It's the sports revival, baby. Believe it's going down. Mox with us. Ow! Yeah. And if y'all don't know what it is, let me get your minds right. Well, it's Tuesday, March 28th, and I'm at the Real Rev T, Tavon Fennell. That's right, the people's hype man, talking sports alongside my man, 50 grand and talk sports only like you can. Y'all know who he is, DMV KL1, UKL McClain. Kel from Sewell in the Sun. Right here live, y'all, on the Mountaintop Network Radio. Good morning, DMV Kel. Good morning, Chang.
What's up? What's going on, Red T, Revivalites, Rivalette, Facebook followers, podcast lovers, YouTube getters? What's going on? Let's get it on, baby.
Yeah, man, I feel good for the people, man. We got a lot to talk about, DMV Kev. But as we start our show, as always, we like to call it the talk about. You know what I'm saying, DMV Kev? So we want the people to put their bootstraps on. 703-763-4979 is the number. Y'all want to call in, talk a little sports with me and DMV Kev this morning. Well, even talk a little bit of talk about. Y'all call in right here live on the mountaintop where your voices can be what, DMV Kev?
Heard, baby, heard.
Nothing but heard all day long. If you got a business, you got an event coming up that's in the DMV area, we got a large following, y'all give us a call, 703-763-4979. Y'all call, give us a call, leave a message. We get you going today. Live. People that see your business live right here, streaming live on Facebook. We averaging almost 2,000 followers, viewers, listeners a day here, y'all. Right here on Mountaintop Network Radio and growing. But DMV Kel, man, what's the good word, man? What would to get our chops going this morning, man? What we gonna put in the oven some pork chops this morning? What you serving up, DMV Kel?
Man, I wish it was a good word, Red. Seems like another African-American male. Doesn't know the limitations.
Hold on. Not the Kardashians again. We ain't talking about the Kardashians.
Nah, not at all. We talking about Cuba Gooding Jr.
What Cuba done did? Not Cuba. Not little Cuba.
Yeah, he lifts up Sarah Paulson's skirt at Polyfest, and it sparked an online outrage. Everybody is in an uproar because Cuba Gooding Jr. lift up Miss Paulson's skirt and look under. Now, a lot of people might not know who Sarah Paulson is, but if you watch FX, the horror story, she's the mother. The brunette mother in the FX original, The Horror Show. So you got a lot of people, man, just about as many as that was upset with Ezekiel Elliott.
Right.
Going on Cuba Gooding Jr. And all I'm going to say is, listen, man, keep your damn hands to yourself. Stop touching on these women, man. Pulling up skirts.
Cuba was being freaky,
opening up shirts. Cuba was being fresh, man.
No, he wasn't being fresh. He's being freaky. Say what it is, kid. We real. Cuba was being, and then the thing about it is, not only that, isn't Cuba Jr. black?
And wet street.
trying to be funny, but he did it to the white woman, right?
Yep.
See, that's bad business, right? That's bad business right there. Listen here. If Jack Johnson and OJ ain't taught y'all Negroes something new by now, listen here, man. Y'all better get it right. Y'all better get it right. It's freaky one day.
Women,
no, it's freaky one day. It's freaky one day, but tomorrow it ain't so freaky. You know what I'm talking about? When they ain't just trying to be the freaky dick with you. I'm just saying. That's all. How you doing this morning, Cat? Good morning. Good morning, DMV, Cat.
Hey, it was, man, till I looked on my news feed, and that's the first thing that popped up. Cuba Gooding Jr., and then they got a picture of him, Red, lifting the woman's skirt, looking underneath. He looked like he was high off or something, man.
He looked like he was high off or something.
Like he had some of that Marlon's ooh-wee.
That ooh-wee, that what he had, DMV.
I don't know if that guy, whatever you just said.
Yeah.
But,
hey, Kel, I feel good this morning,
look,
man.
And I mean, he pulled it up, Red. He pulled it up from the back, but you could see the front and everything. Cooper, he went hard, man.
Not Cuba, Kel. Not Cuba. Man, I'm hurt behind all people, man. All them wrinkles. I thought Cuba was auditioning for the new Pound Puppy movie.
Yeah, his ass gonna find himself in a pound like a puppy.
Man, you make me feel bad, DMV Kel, with my talk about this morning.
They say, man, it may be a joke between friends, but it was disrespectful. What Cuba Gooding Jr. did. These are some of the tweets that came in. Hey, dude, did you apologize to Sir? You should if you didn't, because what you did was gross and disrespectful. I mean, they just going on Cuba, man.
Look, what my little talk about is, DMV Kel, is I want to talk about Abel the Giraffe. She ain't had that baby yet, Kel. She ain't had that.
What?
And she ain't had that baby yet, Kel. And I keep watching.
I'm doubting that giraffe pregnant.
No, she pregnant. Oh, she pregnant. You see the baby kicking and everything, but she ain't had that baby yet. I'm really starting to think, do they need to let Ollie just go ahead and get an erection and hit that a couple of times to help loosen her up? Let that baby come down.
Once again, I'm telling you.
Yes.
That would do nothing for her.
Yes.
That would do nothing for her, man.
Yes.
You don't induce labor by having sex. That's retarded, Rev.
Yes.
And anyway, like I said, it's only two mammals on planet Earth that mate for fun. That's human beings and dolphins.
Yes.
Outside of that, once her cycle is gone, once her cycle is gone, then the male is no longer interested in mating with her. That's how the animal kingdom works.
So
they smell the estrogen in the air, and then they're ready to mate. So once she's pregnant, the estrogen is gone.
So you telling me you used to watch Flipper and watch Flipper mate on TV and stuff in the water and stuff?
No, I'm simply just watching Animal Planet, man. That's all.
Flipper coming out the water, DMV Kel. You don't hear Flipper?
Nah, man. That sounded like a monkey.
Oh, that's the monkey.
No damn Flipper.
That sound like Flipper. That's Flipper. I think that's Flipper.
Okay.
We gonna have a national grid.
Either which way, I don't think this damn giraffe pregnant, man.
So you?
I don't think she's pregnant.
No, you can't sit and talk about Abel like that.
This is the longest case of labor I've seen in my life.
Man, you can't talk about Abel like that, man. You talking bad about Abel, Kel, and Abel ain't did nothing to you or nobody.
I'm not talking bad about her. I just don't think she's pregnant.
But what Abel done did to you, though, Kel? say April sitting there faking the pregnancy, man? What?
April keep becoming a segment on the Red T Sports Revival. That's what she did to me.
Man, good morning to Big Brother Johnson sitting there tuning in live, y'all. We streaming live, Facebook Live with the people as always, y'all. Yeah, man, we still sitting there having a good conversation, our little talk about. But DMVK, though, when we come back, though, man, what you think we need to jump into this morning, man? It's a lot going on in the NBA, Chain.
Exactly. That's exactly where I want to go.
Especially on that east side. Listen here, somebody moving on up, Kelvin finally got a piece of that pie. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah, we got to talk about that when we come back, y'all. We sitting here live, man. Right here, man. I'm talking about on a Tuesday. Do they see flashlight cams? I see neon lights. Hey, listen here. 703-763-4979 is the number. Y'all call in. Tell us what type of lights y'all see this morning. I'm seeing neon lights. Kel, what type of lights is you seeing?
I'm seeing flashlights too, man.
We'll be back, y'all, right here on the mountaintop, y'all. Sports Revival. Let's go, y'all, on a Tuesday. Ow!
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Join us right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, Monday through Friday for the Rev T Sports Revival, along with UKL McClain and me, Tavon Fennell. We tackle anything and everything that's going on in the DMV and in the world of sports. So Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m., right here on Mountaintop Network Radio. Join us. We don't do the condition sports talk. Believe, baby. March with us. Ow! You better. Call Toys Auto Detailing today. 703-743-4556 and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. He'll have you in your car making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today. Hollering and screaming. They said I could never talk to sports radio.
What you talking about, Will?
But I told them.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
So I found out.
It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio.
I have seen the light!
So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, you got it. By George, you got it.
People are saying
you can see how you have progressed in the show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
And our callers are saying this. Right, man, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
No. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
for that big intro, I don't know whether to make to my agent or have to call my mom.
Our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies, and y'all are inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they popular or unpopular.
And they saying I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like TV Green, man. That's what I like about Rev T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this. Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Hey, when you tell them Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adjust. Because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. If they scared to be who they are, they probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Real Rev T.
Yeah, what's up, DMVK?
Man, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I heard you and I are going to be bringing the sports revival to the Revivalites, Revivalettes. from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
I think you heard right, Kel.
That's what's up, bruh. Y'all, hey, listen, y'all tired of the same old nonsense on these sports talk here in this DMV worldwide area? Man, come on down here to the Sports Revival each and every weekday morning, 9 to 11, like my man Red said, and get your soul revitalized. Red say put your boots on, strap them up, and do what, Red?
Come on and mox with us, live right here on Mountaintop Network Radio. It's the Sports Revival, baby. Believe it's going down. Mox with us. Ow!
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah, y'all. We live, y'all, right here at Mountaintop Network Radio. Home of the Sports Revival. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. Sitting alongside my man 50 Grand, UKL McClain. DMVKL1 on Twitter, y'all. Sitting there talking all this good sports, y'all. Hey, but DMVKL though. Let's talk about it, man. I mean,
man, I'm gonna jump right there, dog.
You jump straight on into it. You know what we got to go. Go to it. Go.
The Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yes.
Who were once number one in the NBA Eastern Conference are now sitting at number 2. Cleveland lost last night to the San Antonio Spurs by a combined 29 points.
My Lord. My Lord.
They lost to the Wizards by 12 points.
My Lord.
Saturday. That's 41 points that Cleveland has lost by in their last 2 games.
Where's the love? Where's the love? Where's the love, DVK? Where's the love? Is he there?
Man, this team, I think LeBron's comments early in the season, Red, because LeBron was ready to trade everybody except for Kyrie Irving and Tristan Thompson. He was ready to get rid of the whole team. So I think that lack of confidence in his teammates that the leader of the Cleveland Cavaliers is displayed, I think it's coming back to bite them in the hind parts, Red.
Where's the love? That's all I can say. You talking about Kevin Love. Kevin Love was supposed to be the missing piece to the puzzle. When Kevin Love went down, they brought in Bogut. What's his name? Bogut. Bogut. Right. Well, he ain't last nothing but 93-something seconds. and so at the end of the day, it forced Kevin Love to come back a little bit earlier. Then he was ready to come back. See when right. Baby Jesus, when they lay him in the tomb, he got up on the 7th or the 3rd, the one of them days, 3rd or the 7th day, he got up. When he was ready to get up. Right. See, he got up. But now, Kevin Love, he done got up before he was ready to get up. And what's happening is the Cleveland Cavaliers, believe it or not, DMVK, they was better off without him. And I think by trying to throw him back into the mix, by trying to get him going, it has hurt them. It has put them in a bad situation, man, that they can't get out of. You talking about a scrappy Boston Celtics team, DMVK, that's been on their ass from the beginning of the year, all the way up till now, more so than even the Washington Wizards.
Right.
You got.
Well, I'm gonna say this, Rev.
Yeah.
Time and time again, we've seen in sports, period, not just the NBA, general managers and players overestimating that the necessity for chemistry. And like you said, Kevin Love coming back early and the team trying to adjust or reacclimate Kevin Love being a part of the starting 5 rotation, which they didn't lose anything with Kyle Korver. Let me state that for the record. Because Kyle Korver was banging them threes like it wasn't nothing. But maybe it felt like, on the defensive end, Korver was a liability. But at least they were scoring with teams. Kevin Love come back. They can't defend. They can't score. It's a bunch of finger-pointing going on in Cleveland. I mean, you cannot underestimate the importance of chemistry, man. I say it all the time. Teams think, oh, that's a good player. We're a good team. He should be able to fit in. Not necessarily so.
Man, good morning to big brother Randall Martin. He say, good morning, Rev and Kev. It's Kev, y'all. Why everybody keep calling you Kev, man?
Because your pronunciation.
Hey, man, you know what? I was about to say. Anyway, big brother Randall Martin, he say, good morning, Rev and Kev. The newest, greatest sports talk radio, 85 South. Redskins fan club, love y'all. HTT, y'all, man, we love the hell out of y'all, too, man. Hell to the Redskins. Hell to the Redskins.
We love you back.
Yeah, don't get me
we
jumping around, man. And as always, man, we just encourage the people to take a moment just to share the post with the people, man. Tell them what we doing here Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. right here on the Mountaintop Network Radio where your voice can be heard. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T City alongside my man 50 Grand. So like he came, my brother to the end. We talking about UKO McLean, y'all. DMVKO1 on Twitter. We sit there talking a little bit of NBA sports right now. What's kind of going on in that Eastern Conference right now, y'all? The Cleveland Cavaliers, they done fell down by the Riverside, Kel. They was up on a mountain high. And I heard the voice of LeBron James say, can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. But I heard the voice of a young Isaiah Thomas, that is. He don't like to be called Junior. Just Isaiah Thomas in Boston. He said, I can't touch this. I'm hearing the voice of a John Wall that then went from boys to man on us in the season here in Washington saying, I can touch that. I can touch that. So here you have now DMV in the Eastern Conference, a Boston Celtics team that believe they can touch that, and now they sitting on the mountain high. And the Cleveland Cavaliers, listen here, they got the Washington Wizards on their shoulders like a four-leaf clover. Now, in the midst of all that, you still got a scrappy Toronto Raptors team, DMV. They lurking. They the people that's lurking in the bushes. Do you understand what I'm saying, Kev? The people that just might jump out the bush and get you if you ain't looking for them, if you're not aware that they around. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Washington Wizards, did I say the Washington Wizards, DMV, Kev?
Yeah, you say the Washington Wizards, right?
Right. It's going to be interesting to see how the Washington Wizards is going to handle that type of situation, Kel. Will they rise? Will they fall? Will they stand pat? Will they hold their ground? But I tell you what, DMV, Kel, what we going to do is we going to take a break right here on the Sports Revival. And when we come back, Revival Lights and Revival Less, we going to talk about these Washington Wizards. They got a big game tonight against the Los Angeles Lakers team that's trying to find their way. But will it be a day that they find themselves against the Washington Wizards? I know DMVK want to talk about that. You think they got their bootstraps on with us this morning, DMVK?
I know they do, baby.
Man, I know they marching, man. Come on, y'all. Right here on the mountaintop. We'll be right back, y'all. Let's go. Join us right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, Monday through Friday for the Rev T Sports Revival, along with UKO McLean and me, Tavon Fennell, as we tackle anything and everything that's going on in the DMV and in the world of sports. So Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m., right here on Mountaintop Network Radio. Join us. We don't do the condition sports talk. Believe, baby, march with us. Ow! You better. Call Toys Auto Detailing today. 703-743-4556 and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. He'll have you in your car making you feel like you a movie star. Hey y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today. They said I'll be hollering and screaming. They said I could never talk good sports radio.
What you talking about, Willie?
But I told them.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
So I found out.
It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio.
I have seen the light!
So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, he's got it. By George, he's got it.
People are saying.
You can see how you have progressed as a show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
And our callers are saying this. Right? Man, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Oh, no. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
For that big intro, I don't know whether to make to my agent or have you call my mom.
our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies and y'all are inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they're popular or unpopular.
And they saying, I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like T.D. Green, man. That's what I like about Rev T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this. Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Hey, when you tell them Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adjust, because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. They scared to be who they are. They probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Real Rev T.
Yeah, what's up, DMV Cam?
Man, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I heard you and I are going to be bringing the sports revival to the Revivalites Revivalette from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
I think you heard right, Kel.
That's what's up, bruh. Y'all, hey, listen, y'all tired of the same old nonsense on these sports talk here in this DMV worldwide area? Man, come on down here to the sports revival each and every weekday morning, 9 to 11, like my man Red said, and get your soul revitalized. Red say put your boots on, strap them up, and do what, Red?
Come on and march with us. Live right here on Mountaintop Network Radio. It's the sports revival, baby. Believe it's going down. March with us.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah, y'all, we here live right here on the Mountaintop Network Radio, where your voice can be heard. We bringing y'all the sports revival. I'm Tavon Fennell, that's the real Rev T. Sitting in with my man 50 Grand, talking that sports only like he can. DMVK, y'all. When we left, y'all, we was sitting there talking about the state of the NFC. I said the NFC, y'all, of the NBA East Division. Hey, Kel, you know when I'm ready for it. You hear that, Kel?
I hear you.
I said NFC East, boy, that's the football in my soul, man. We was talking about the NBA Eastern Conference, man, what was going on. Boston Celtics, they done moved ahead of the Cleveland Cavaliers. But the Washington Wizards, though, he's coming to an end before we went on break here. They got a big game tonight against a Los Angeles Lakers team. The Lakers are not the Lakers team that they once were before, but they've come away with some wins, well, how could I say that? They've been showstoppers. They haven't been the Showtime Lakers, but they've been the showstopper Lakers, just coming in with their bad record and stealing games from people that teams really need to win.
Well, I mean, you mentioned it. Our Wizards are on a 5-game road trip, which started with Cleveland on Saturday. They got the Lakers tonight. In a back-to-back, they play the Clippers tomorrow night. Then they have the Utah Jazz, and they finish the trip on Sunday versus the Golden State Warriors. So, and the Wizards, as you mentioned, Rev, are only 2 games behind Cleveland for that second spot in the Eastern Conference. And the way if these Wizards can take this newfound momentum on the road with them, man, I'm telling you, this team is going to be, especially if the bench steps up and help. Now, Bogdanović was out of Saturday's game with back spasms. But the word is that he's okay. Well, no, the word is, I believe, for real, Red, I think they threw the back spasm things out there just to put a name on it. But I think the man was just tired, to be honest. I think the man was just tired and he needed a rest. So, because he's back already from the spasms. So, I mean, if he can contribute to this bench, and the way that Mahinmi has been playing, and Jennings finally looking like the piece that we thought he would be, just made a move to go and get him. Man, look here. This is a dangerous team. This is a dangerous team. And once where people were saying, the Wizards, that's a cakewalk. Now it's, you better bring your lunch pail. Because the Wizards are currently sitting first in this Southeastern Division.
Yeah, man.
So, hey, look here, man. This road trip going to tell us a lot about this team, especially tomorrow night's game.
Hey, man.
Because like you said, if the Lakers come out with that showstopper mentality, then the Wizards are going to have to exert more than expected.
Hey, I want to say good morning. Say good morning to Big Brother, man. As always, Big Brother Jason Hester tuning in live right here with us on Mountaintop Network Radio, streaming on Facebook Live. And Big Brother William Farmer, man, what's going on? William Farmer, man, you know he run the Redskin group. William, what's the name of that Redskin group? People, man, to put out there, man. The time we got the Redskin fan club down 85 South, Redskin fan club up in William. What's that page, man, for the people, man, to be, they can come check out all the good stuff, man, you be putting out there about the Redskins on right on Mountaintop Network Radio. We make your voice be heard. But DMV Kalo, my whole thing with these Wizards right now is that I hope they don't go on the road and find themselves in a situation where they've been in the past, where they go down 15, 16, 17 points and try to make this a college game and try to get back themselves grounded. That's the only thing that scares me about this Washington Wizards team. What type of team is going to show up? I'm not so much concerned of what type of offensive team will show up, but I'm concerned about what type of defensive team is going to show up for the Washington Wizards going up against this Los Angeles Lakers team. We can talk about how bad the Los Angeles Lakers are all we want right now, but at the end of the day, though, they still are the Los Angeles Lakers. Not saying that they're great like they once were, no, but to say that they're a professional NBA basketball team, that at the end of the night they can win a game against people, against any team, and no matter what your record is, the Washington Wizards have to go on this road trip with a mindset as though we have to put them away early, and once we do so, put our foot on the pedal to give our starters a chance to sit on the bench and get some rest and get ready for the next game, especially if you talk about them playing back-to-back games.
That's the beauty of the last 2 games this Wizards team play. Against the Nets, the starters were out of the game by the top of the third quarter. The reserves took that game, brought that victory home. And in this Cavaliers game, the Wizards came out with a focus that I've never seen them come out. They led all 4 quarters from wire to wire. Cleveland never. The closest that Cleveland came to the Wizards was 2 points. And the Wizards dominated the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, I understand about the disparity and the letdown between Cleveland and the Lakers, but if the Wizards come out with the same mindset, no matter who the opponent, these Wizards should be all right, Rev, and that's what's making them dangerous to the rest of the teams in the association. Now, I'm not saying that they ready to jump in the ring with the Spurs and go toe-to-toe just yet. But what I am saying is that with the defensive intensity, the focused mindset, and the offensive outpouring that the Wizards are providing right now, they're about the only team in the association that'll really, and the Celtics, that'll really give the Spurs some type of go, because I've stated it at the beginning of the NBA season. I think we have to watch out for those Spurs. Everybody is screaming Golden State out of the West. I think San Antonio is coming to reclaim their spot.
We here live, y'all. 703-763-4979 is the number y'all want to call in. Talk a little bit of NBA. Talk what y'all feel about what y'all feel is going on with the Washington Wizards, man. Good morning to Big Brother William Farmer. He say Washington Redskins only discussion group is the name of that group, y'all. If y'all want to go chime in, post up on that. Washington Redskins only discussion group ran by Big Brother William Farmer. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for tuning in here live, y'all, right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, home of the Sports Revival. And I'm Savon Fennell at the Real Rev T, sitting alongside my man 50 Grand to talk sports only like he can. We talking about UKO McLean, y'all. DMVKO1 on Twitter. Sitting there going hard on these Wizards right now. A big game against the Los Angeles Lakers. DMVKO put to the forefront. He say, Red, they done got to pack their bags. And not go on the east side. He say, but they got to go to the west side and do some things. For how many games, DMVK, for our listeners again?
4 games.
Four games
left on this 5-game road trip that started with the Cavaliers, and it'll end Sunday with the Warriors.
And you talking about day is Tuesday, so that's a lot of basketball between now and Sunday to be played for a team. So we gonna have to keep up on that, DMVK. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. Is that a good schedule for the Wizards? Is it a bad schedule for the Wizards? I mean, is it there to set them up for failure?
Well, the Wizards aren't the same team that they was at the beginning of the season, losing on the road. Wizards have actually flipped their road winning percentages now, and they're playing better basketball, whether they're at the Verizon Center or the Barclays or wherever they're playing at. The Wizards have really turned their game around, and it all starts, like Scott Brooks has said, it starts with the defense. Everyone knows that the Wizards can score. Can they defend? And, hey, Rev, I have to give props to my man Kelly Oubre, because Oubre has come off the bench and has even started in a couple of games here when Markieff Morris wasn't feeling good, and straight lit it up between Oubre, Smith, Mahimi, and Jennings, and Bogdanovic. That second unit, I mean, we're talking about players that could possibly be starters on other teams. And I like the way Scott Brooks is incorporating these guys into the game plan. He's not just sitting them on the bench and not using them. He's actually giving these guys work right now. And Oubre is shining. He finished the other night against the Cavaliers with 16 points, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks, and like 2 steals. That's a great line coming off the bench.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is, man. We sitting here live, y'all. Right here, Mountaintop Network Radio, home of the Sports Revival. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. That's you, Kel McClain, y'all. DMV Kel, 1 on Twitter. But Kel, though, when we come back, though, man, the Washington Capitals, they seem to be dancing to a beat, DMV Kel.
Oh, man.
And on the flip side, on the second half of this show, guess what? We got to talk about the Washington Nationals a little bit. I heard they starting to warm their backs up somewhere in the land. I think it was against the New York Mets. We'll talk about that and more, y'all, right here on Sports Revival. Caps coming up next, y'all. I feel good on a Tuesday, DMV Kel. I'm dancing to the beat. Yeah, and always, y'all make sure y'all go support the Chuck Brown Foundation, man. Keep Chuck Brown's music, his vision, love for the people, and especially for these babies alive, y'all. Let's go. On a Tuesday, y'all, let's dance. March with us. Ow! We'll be right back. Join us right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, Monday through Friday for the Rev T Sports Revival, along with you, Kel McClain, and me, Tavon Fennell. We tackle anything and everything that's going on in the DMV and in the world of sports. So Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m., right here on Mountaintop Network Radio. Join us. We don't do the condition sports talk. Believe, baby. March with us. Ow! You better. Call Toys Auto Detailing today, 703-743-4556, and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. He'll have you in your car, making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey, y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today. They said I'll be hollering and screaming. They said I could never talk good sports radio.
What you talking about, Will?
But I told them,
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
so I found out.
It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio.
I have
So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, he's got it. By George, he's got it.
People are saying,
You can see how you have progressed as a show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
and our callers are saying this. Right? Man, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
No. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
For that big intro, I don't know whether to make to my agent or have to call my mom.
our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies and we're inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they popular or unpopular.
And they saying, I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like T.D. Green, man. That's what I like about Rev T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this. Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Hey, when you tell them Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adjust. Because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. If they scared to be who they are, they probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Real Red T.
Yeah, what's up, DMV Kel?
Man, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I heard you and I are going to be bringing the sports revival to the Revivalites Revivalette from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
I think you heard right, Kel.
That's what's up, bruh. Y'all, hey, listen, y'all tired of the same old nonsense on these sports talk here in this DMV worldwide area? Man, come on down here to the Sports Revival each and every weekday morning, 9 to 11, like my man Red said, and get your soul revitalized. Red say put your boots on, strap them up, and do what, Red?
Come on and mox with us, live right here on Mountaintop Network Radio. It's the Sports Revival, baby. Believe it's going down. Mox with us.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey, I said it's street food. Let me chill. Yeah, we in live, y'all. The streets ain't gonna let us stop talking this sports radio, so y'all can go ahead. That's right, we like smoke. We all by ourselves talking good radio. DMV Cal.
What it do?
Yeah, hey, smoke on fire, y'all, but that's how we is on the Sports Revival. Yeah. Good morning to the Revival Lights and Revival Lefts. Yeah. Yeah, hey, Kel, they sound like they had go-go down at the Verizon Center for the Washington Capitals the other night. Yeah.
They had something for them because right now the Caps with a 49-17 and 8 record are first in the Metropolitan Division with 103 points. And that 3 points is what separates them from the Columbus Blue Jackets, who are, you talk about somebody nipping at somebody's toes or nipping on the heels. The Blue Jackets are doing everything they can to catch the Capitals right now. But the Caps have a game tonight against the Wild. They play a back-to-back as well as the Wizards. They play the Avalanche tomorrow night. Then they got the Coyotes, who they just beat 4-1 on Saturday night. Then they have those Blue Jackets, those pesky Blue Jackets on Sunday. And then come Tuesday, they play the Maple Leafs. So, and it's all on the road, baby. We going to everybody's farm.
What's up with these DMV teams, Kel? They must be having something at the Verizon Center or something when they put them all on the road like this at the same time.
Well, I mean, the season is coming to an end.
Right.
And the leagues try their best to equal out the home and away opportunities for each team.
Right.
And it's just the way the schedule makers put it out there. The Caps and the Wizards are on the road here for this grind, but it's a good thing for the Capitals.
Yeah, but look,
and
though,
I'll tell you why.
But before you go on, though, Kel, I like to go talk to the old elderly and stuff and go call the bingo numbers for them and stuff. And they was having a twerking session the other day. And I was trying to, they say they was going to be down at the Verizon Center dancing. Yeah. They was
That's
having.
What you interrupted me for? Old people twerking.
No, they was having the Chuck Berry tribute and stuff or whatever, and so they wanted to give it like a 2017 flavor. So they had some 65 and 70-year-old ladies twerking and stuff. So I think that's why the Verizon Center is closed. They having a tribute concert for Chuck Berry.
Okay, still not interested.
Okay, go ahead.
But,
okay. What?
You an idiot. Man.
What, you can't see the 70-year-old lady twerking? Huh?
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
With a depend thong going, man, that's some sexy stuff.
Okay, well, you keep on.
Right.
You love all the depends you want.
Right, but keep loving.
Of the Caps being on the road right now,
right,
and being in the position where they are. Last season, we saw the Caps wrap everything up with like 20 games left in the season. They didn't have anything to play for. Nobody was near them. They were awarded the President's Trophy damn near with 2 weeks left in the NHL season last year. This year, This Cap team is focused. They're fighting to the end. See, they went on a little lull last year because they played their best hockey early. Well, now the Caps are starting to play their best hockey late. And that's the way you want to go into the postseason, playing your best, no matter what the sport is. But with the Caps, and I've told you, Rev, I understand. Been there, done that, seen this movie. But you haven't seen this version of this movie because now the Caps have bona fide scorers and defensive men on every line. The Caps are getting healthy. We just got Wilson back. Backstrom is back. Burakovsky is back. And I mean, this Cap team is on a roll right now. And you have a lot of teams basically saying the same thing about the Caps that the NBA teams are saying about the Wizards. This team means business this year. This team is really focused on winning it all. They did with Tom Wilson on yesterday, and he was saying the interviewer asked him, what's the goal for this season, and what would be a letdown? And he said, our goal is the Stanley Cup. Anything outside of the Stanley Cup will be a letdown. I don't care if we make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and lose, that's a letdown. So this team is basically, they're playing as one, Rev. One team, one goal, one mantra. And when you have superstars like the Caps have, great defensemen, and then Hopi, I mean, the other night versus the Wild, Hopi only rendered one goal out of 38 attempts.
He been playing good. Hopi been playing good. Attempts. Hopi been playing real good lately too. Been doing some good defense, stopping them goals.
Exactly, and not just Hopi, but the team is helping Hopi as well. They're keeping that puck. The Wild ended the first period with only 8 shots on goal compared to the Capitals, like 20, 28 shots on goal. So, like I said, this team is actually playing hockey as a unit, as a team. A lot of these shots aren't even having an opportunity to get the Hopi because you got guys sacrificing and blocking the puck before it reaches the goalie himself. And I saw something out of those Caps that I like, Fred.
What's that, DMV?
The Wild was skating, and one of their guys had an odd man rush and was coming straight for Hopi. He shot his shot. Hopi kicked the rebound out, and the guy took Hopi out. Well, before you know it, every player wearing a Capitals uniform was racing to Hopi, and they got it on. They scrapped with the Wild, and they let those dudes know, you're not going to punk our goalie. And in letting the Wild know, they basically sent a message to the rest of the league. We're going to protect our goalie at all costs. We don't care about penalties. We don't care about fines. No one will be allowed to touch our goalie. And that, right, I'm telling you, this team is unified now, Red. This team is playing as one, which should make a great run going out for the Stanley Cup this year.
That's the word, y'all, on the Caps. But when we come back, y'all know we about to crank it up, y'all, with that Redskin talk. And transform into that Redskin Power Hour right here live, y'all, on the mountaintop where your voices can be heard. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T, sitting alongside DMV KL1, UKL McCain, y'all. We'll be right back. Redskin Power Hour coming up next. Let's go. Ow!
Hey, look here, y'all better tell a friend about the next segment, because we got some fire hosing going on.
Friday for the Rev T Sports Hour, along with UKL McClain and me, Tavon Fennell. We tackle anything and everything that's going on in the DMV and in the world of sports. So Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m., right here on Mountaintop Network Radio. Join us. We don't do the condition sports talk. Believe, baby, march with us. Oh. Call Toys Auto Detailing today. 703-743-4556 and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. He'll have you in your car making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today. They said I'll be hollering and screaming. They said I could never talk good sports radio.
What you talking about, Will?
But I told them,
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
so I found out.
It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio. So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, it's got it. By George, it's got it.
People are saying,
You can see how you have progressed in the show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
and our callers are saying this. Right? Man, what you think of the Rev T Sports Revival?
No. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
For that big intro, I don't know whether to make to my agent or have you call my mom.
our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies and y'all are inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they're popular or unpopular.
And they saying, I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like T.D. Green, man. That's what I like about Rev T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this. Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Hey, when you tell them Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adjust, because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. They can't be who they are. They probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me.
Network Radio.
Real Rev T.
Yeah, what's up, DMV kid?
Man, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I heard you and I going to be bringing the sports revival to the Revivalites Revivalette from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
I think you heard right, kid.
That's what's up, bruh. Y'all, hey, listen, y'all tired of the same old nonsense on these sports talk here in this DMV worldwide area? Man, come on down here to the sports revival each and every weekday morning, 9 to 11, like my man Red said, and get your soul revitalized. Red say put your boots on, strap them up, and do what, Red?
Come on and march with us. Live right here on Mountaintop Network Radio. It's the sports revival, baby. Believe it's going down. March with us.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah, y'all know what time it is. It's the official, because we made it official. And it's unofficial because they hating on it. But it's official because we doing it. It's the Redskin Power Hour right here on Mountaintop Network Radio. Home of the Sports Revival. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. Sitting alongside my man 50 Grand. Talk sports like you can. UKL McClain. DMVKL1 on Twitter. Kel, what is the Shediggity Bop and the Shediggity Bang that's coming out of Ashburn that's making some people ring?
The fact that Bruce Allen came out and stated that yes, Kirk Cousins will be playing for the Washington Redskins this season, and if by some chance a contract isn't reached, they can still tag him next season. Dude, why does it seem like all the wrong shiggity to say out their mouth is all this man is saying out his mouth? Why does it seem to me that I'm starting to, you remember the movie Life, Red, with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
You remember Can't Get Right?
Yes. That's Bruce Allen.
I'm about to rename Bruce Allen
Can't Get Right.
Seriously. They asked Bruce Allen about the general manager's position. He completely ignored the question and talked about the draft. And I watched. I don't think
he ignored that question. DMV Kill. He answered.
He ignored the question.
No, he didn't.
He did not answer.
He did answer it. He said they was going to seek a general manager after the draft.
But Rev, listen to me.
I mean, okay? What more do you want from him? I mean, a few weeks ago, you and like quite some other fans were saying Bruce Allen need to say something. Bruce Allen need to speak on this. He need to speak on this. Well, the man spoke on it. They asked him a question about it.
Nothing.
He did. He said something to me. He said
different commentators were saying Bruce Allen would be a great POW because he says a whole lot of words with no meaning.
He answered the question to me.
Allen said to us.
He answered the question to me, Kel. He said that they was going to seek a general manager after the draft, and that the people that they have, the staff that they have right now, some of them have stepped up to do other jobs that they haven't been asked to do in the past, and they're going to put together their draft board. And after the draft, they will seek a general manager.
All the more room for mistakes. What he didn't say is that he is the acting general manager.
He's not,
that's
though.
Why he's not in a rush to go out here and find our team a general manager. He's comfortable where he is. I was trying to say, if you watched that interview, look at his mannerism. Look at the way he carried himself during that interview. You saw that Bruce Allen is perfectly comfortable with his team not having a general manager. Because he wants to fill that role.
And I feel you on that, but at the end of the day, though, I mean, what type of state do you think he's supposed to be in? That's what I'm trying to say to you. I understand everything you saying, but at the end of the day, though, what do you expect from Bruce Allen? Do you expect Bruce Allen was going to get on TV and say, oh, I shouldn't have did this, or we made the wrong mistake about doing that? He's not going to do that. They asked him a question. They asked him a question.
I'm not retarded. I wasn't expecting him to do that.
Okay, but to me, that's what the perception that you like. He didn't answer. He did answer. He said they were going to seek a general manager after the draft. I mean, what more do you want after that? Good morning to Big. Let me get some good morning. Good morning to Big Brother Bone Halsey sitting there. Tuning down from Morgantown, West Virginia. Big Brother D-Lo, we see you in the house, man. Big Brother Earl Valcourt, he started laughing about them depends. I said about them thong depends, deal. He say morning, brothers. Morning to you, champ, man. Hope you feeling better, man. With the loss, we sitting here live, y'all. We having conversations about this Bruce Allen interview. We not on two different sides, but just saying it in two different ways. From Kel, it feels like Bruce Allen could have went a little bit more detail. I feel like Bruce Allen said enough. I feel like he addressed the situation for what it was. He was smart enough not to sit there and say anything that could hang a foot up in his ass than it all one is already is, as far as some folk in the fan base. But I think he answered the question. We gonna hire a general manager.
Do you remember the last Bruce Allen draft? Do you remember the last draft where Bruce Allen was in charge?
Give us a refresh. Give us a refresh course, Kel.
None of them damn players are still on the team, Red. None of them. And before I sit and watch Bruce Allen try to remake his name with our team, I'd rather we have a true professional. You just said yesterday yourself that Bruce Allen is living off of his father's name and everything his father has done in this league. Well, the only thing that Bruce Allen has successfully done since he's been with the Washington Redskins is make the Veterans Parade. Inviting players back when we putting them in the Ring of Honor. That's Bruce Allen's claim to fame. Nothing with player personnel, nothing with on-field personnel, management, none of that. None of that. We had a lawyer in the background who what's his name, Sheriff, who was Sharif, or I forgot his name, and forgive me, but he was the one that was controlling the money. He was the one that was making sure the Redskins didn't over or underpay for the cap. Bruce Allen had nothing to do with that. And then they asked him about the defensive line. Again, he completely went off the subject and started going in a direction that was unnecessary.
Yeah, but no, I don't think he went off in a direction that was unnecessary. I think he answered the question. He answered the question, and he did enough so he wouldn't hang a foot in his sales. I mean,
so you agree with our defensive line is okay. It's the coach that's going to bring more to the defensive line.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that they tried to address the defensive line situation. Hell, they done brought in what, 2 or 3 of them? Okay, so they done brought in the line. They done brought in.
Jump off the screen at you.
They done brought in the linebacker. They done brought in the linebacker. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, they done brought in a safety, a respected safety. What more do you want? It's not like he's sitting there just...
I want my acting general manager to stop lying. I want my acting general manager...
Why is he lying? I'm trying to... Where is he lying at?
Address the issue.
Why is he lying? Where's the lie at? What, because he's not answering the question?
Because he's saying he don't see anything wrong with this defensive line.
But how could you?
He turned right around.
Hold on.
Then he turned right around and bring up the Cowboys.
Okay, but if you say he don't see anything wrong with the defensive line, so you mean these 2 people playing that they brought in the defensive line, that mean he don't see what's wrong with the defensive line? I'm confused here, Kel.
That means that he's looking at this situation through rosy-colored glasses. That's what that means. That's what that means. That means he is not focused enough on the defensive line. That's what that means.
Well,
because this was one of the worst defensive lines in the league, not just last year, the past couple of years.
So,
under Hazlitt, under Shanahan, under everyone.
So, what you trying to say is Bruce Allen don't care about the defensive line, but they done brought two free agent defensive linemen in.
No, ask me what I'm saying. Ask me what I'm saying.
Okay, so what are you saying? Because I'm confused here. I'm confused with you on this.
What I'm saying is because Bruce Allen is not a player personnel general manager, because he can't evaluate talent, he would come out and say some crap like, it's nothing wrong with this defensive line. That's what I'm saying. He's not a talent evaluator, but yet and still, we're basically going into this draft with him having all power.
We here live, y'all, right here on Mountain Top Radio. We in Redskin Power Bowl. DV Kel say Bruce Allen making the Redskins go around right now and loving it. I'm throwing out there, I don't think so, but he is kind of running the team. We want to hear y'all thoughts. 703-763-4979 is the number. Let's hear from y'all. We see y'all listening. We'll be right back, y'all, on a Tuesday. Hey, Kel, this is a good one right here, Chain.
good.
Yeah, let's go. Join us right here on Mountain Top Network Radio, Monday through Friday for the Rev T Sports Revival, along with UKL McClain and me, Tavon Fennell. As we tackle anything and everything that's going on in the DMV and in the world of sports. So Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m., right here on Mountain Top Network Radio. Join us. We don't do the condition sports talk. Believe, baby, march with us. Ow! You better. Call Toys Auto Detailing today. 703-743-4556 and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. He'll have you in your car making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today. They said I'll be hollering and screaming. They said I could never talk good sports radio.
What you talking about, Will?
But I told them,
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
so I found out.
It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio. So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, it's got it. By George, it's got it.
People are saying,
You can see how you have progressed as a show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
and our callers are saying this. Right? Man, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
No. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
For that big intro, I don't know whether to make to my agent or have to call my mom.
our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies and y'all are inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they popular or unpopular.
And they saying, I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like TV Green, man. That's what I like about Rev T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this. Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Hey, when you tell them Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adjust, because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. If they scared to be who they are, they probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me. Yeah, what's up, DMV?
Man, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I heard you and I are going to be bringing the sports revival to the Revivalites Revivalette from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
I think you heard right, Kel.
That's what's up, bruh. Y'all, hey, listen, y'all tired of the same old nonsense on these sports talk here in this DMV worldwide area? Man, come on down here to the sports revival each and every weekday morning, 9 to 11, like my man Red said, and get your soul revitalized. Red say put your boots on, strap them up, and do what, Red?
Come on and march with us. Live right here on Mountain Top Network Radio. It's the sports revival, baby. Believe it's going down. March with us.
Mountain Top Network Radio.
Yeah, y'all, we here live right here on the mountaintop, home of the sports revival. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. DMV Kel. Bruce Allen, he ain't watching no ladies go by. He say he letting some good players go past. That he lacking this defensive line right now. That Bruce Allen don't want to acknowledge that this Washington Redskins defensive line is a failure. that it needs some work to be done. I say they done picked up 2 defensive linemen, a linebacker and a safety, to say they trying to address some of this problem with the Washington Redskins defense from last year. DMVK feel like Bruce Allen still don't give a damn. 703-763-4979 is the number. 202-716. We saw you trying to call, and what you trying to call back and tap in with the line with us. We was on break. We sitting there. Appreciate the call in here. DMVK, go ahead and continue on this, man.
Man, all I'm saying is this. If you're not a pastry chef, then stick to gourmet cooking, which is your thing, okay? Just because you know how to cook don't mean you can cook everything. And Bruce Allen said it himself. We have everybody moving up and taking on more responsibility than they had in the past. Well, we saw the result of people only taking on their responsibilities in the past, and it didn't turn out too good for the Redskins. So what you're going to do is fire the general manager and put more on these people that I don't want to say they failed, but we were 1 game away last year from a losing record or going 500 because the tie doesn't count against us. It doesn't help us, but it doesn't count against.
Hey, Boom Halsey say Bruce Allen is Cleo McDowell, and everyone else there is sweeping the floors like Prince Akeem. He gives the titles, but they are the powerless. Oh, man. Coming to America, man. We appreciate you, man, so much, man, for tuning in, y'all. 703-763-4979 is the number. We sitting in, y'all. We in Redskin Power Hour mode right now. Me and Kel having a good debate on this one, y'all. But, Kel, I think Bruce Allen said enough. And I'm going to stand on this. He said enough so he couldn't dig a hole for himself already than what he ought.
What do you know now after hearing that interview that you didn't know before?
I mean,
what was news to you?
Well, what was news to me wasn't nothing news, man. Only thing that was
okay.
Hold on.
Nothing.
Hold on. What was news to me was that he kind of put an end to what was going on with this general manager situation. He's saying we are not in the process right
he
now.
Hasn't.
He did.
No, if anything, he opened the door to be asked that question again at a later date. That's what he did.
After the draft.
Listen.
After the draft.
General manager.
After the draft.
He's going to be asked about a general manager until he gets one. That is going to be a question raised at every press conference until he gets one. And last night, I saw exactly what all the reports were as far as people saying that they didn't really want to work under Dan Snyder and Bruce Allen. Because it appears that Dan Snyder has basically given the reins over to Bruce Allen. And my question is, why?
Somebody got to run the asylum, man. Why? Somebody got to run the asylum, man, until they get somebody that's going to run it. Why?
Bruce Allen ain't the man.
Man, in your eyes, and in a lot of other people's eyes, but I'm good with it right now. They seem like they picking up players to me. Seem like they addressing the defense to me. I'm good with it, Kel. I mean, sorry.
Okay.
I'm all right with it.
You know what? You're cool with common sense moves. I need some brilliant moves made. I need some leaps and bounds made. That's what I need. If you're good with common sense moves, then that's cool.
Tell me where they turn water into wine at then, Kel, and I'm going to meet you there.
Man, you tell me what you learned new after Bruce Allen spoke, and we can meet halfway.
That the Washington Redskins, I'm telling you.
Anything new. Everything he said, I already knew.
Caller, what's your name? We got a call on the line. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo.
What's going on,
Kendall
caller?
from Temple Hills.
Who is this?
Can you hear me? Kendall from Temple Hills.
What's going on, Kendall? What's good, man? I'm trying to merge you into this call here, but go on, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the Sports Revival, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Good stuff here, man.
I appreciate it. What you want to talk about this morning, Shane?
Probably this Bruce Allen thing and how it relates to really to ultimately Dan Snyder. Because Kel making some good points, but you are too, and I'm just kind of like in the middle. But I think the real issue is Dan Snyder. It's always going to be Dan Snyder.
So you think Dan Snyder, not Bruce Allen, not the thing with Scott McCloughan, but you think Dan Snyder is the one making the calls, and Bruce Allen is kind of the man on the string?
Yeah, I don't think he's making like calls in terms of players necessarily, but he is the one that's putting these people in place, putting people like Bruce Allen in place. Now, Bruce Allen is not that dude to be a roster dude like Kel is saying, even though he had a terrible draft. I mean, the draft before last, we still got like 4 or 5 players from that draft, and that was Bruce Allen. It was 2 drafts before last. So he's not terrible. But, like, the next level moves he's not going to make. And the reason why he's in place is because Dan Snyder puts people like him in place. Yes, men, people who will kowtow to him. And that's the reason why, you having this issue with the organization has been like that. And all Bruce Allen is the new Vinny Serrato. And then once he's gone, it'll be somebody else. And so until the owner changes the way he thinks and his philosophy, nothing's going to change. It doesn't matter. All this stuff is window dressing.
That's Brother Kendall, man, saying his word, man, on the Sports Revival where your voice can be heard. Hey, man, we appreciate you calling in. Don't be a stranger, Brother Kendall.
Yes, sir. Y'all keep up the good work, man. You know, when you call into the radio stations and so forth like you guys have and me, you always think, man, I want to have my own show. My boys always tell me, man, you need to get your own little internet radio show. And you guys really are inspiring me, man. That's some good stuff here.
Well, Mountaintop Network Radio, man, we got a lot of time slap, man. Hit me on the back end and we see what we can work out,
you know? That'll work.
Yeah, man. Hey, Brother Kendall, we appreciate you so much, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bet, my man. DMV Kel. DMV Kel. We got DMV Kel. DMV Kel.
Because I live and provide and move by necessity. And that's what Bruce Allen is not doing.
Yeah,
that's what he can't give us.
Hey, Kel.
What?
We had a call on the line. I don't think you tapped into him, man. But Brother Kendall say, man, he agreed with you wholeheartedly, man. Everything you said with Bruce Allen. But listen here, though, to tap on to what you said, though, Kel, to that, guess what he said behind all of this, DMV Kel? And I know you're going to be glad to hear this one.
What?
Dan Snyder.
Of course he is. He owns the team. He owns the team. I mean, that's not, you sound like Bruce Allen right now. That's not a surprise.
Hold on,
I knew that.
Are you trying to call me Bruce nephew, Kel?
No, what I'm saying is tell me something new.
No, you just called me Bruce's nephew. That's what you did.
Tell me something new. Who the hell doesn't know that Dan Snyder is in control of it all?
Hey, Kel, I think we need to put a poll out for this, man, to talk about with the people, man, tomorrow on this one.
Sound like a winner.
Sound like
a winner.
I don't know. So you saying Bruce Allen is running the strings for Dan Snyder?
Of course he is.
Dan Snyder is making the calls. Brother Kendall didn't put it out there. He say Snyder, he agreed with Kel. He say Snyder is making the calls, and Bruce Allen is being puppet master. I'm saying Bruce Allen just running the team, man, doing what he can to keep it together for what it's worth.
So you telling me you can delve out more responsibility to Scott McCloughan's assistant and scouting team. You've delved out more responsibility to them when they didn't even handle their responsibility in prior seasons. Because somebody should have seen Josh Doxson's injury report. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Hey, Kel, you sound like you want to fight off of that still. You want to meet me up in the alley?
It's whatever.
Let's talk about Josh Doxson when we come back. Right here live, y'all, on Sports Revival. D.V. Kelly put it out there. Josh Doxson. What he gonna do for the Redskins? What can he do for the Redskins? We gonna talk about that more, y'all, when we come back. Hey, Kel, I feel good on the Tuesday, Chan. Right here on Mountain Top Network Radio, Monday through Friday for the Red T Sports Revival, along with you, Kel McClain, and me, Tavon Fennell. We tackle anything and everything that's going on in the DMV and in the world of sports. So Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m., right here on Mountain Top Network Radio. Join us. We don't do the condition sports talk. Believe, baby, march with us. Ow! Call Toys Auto Detailing today, 703-743-4556, and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. He'll have you in your car, making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey, y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today.
Real Red T.
Yeah, what's up, DMV Kev?
Man, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I heard you and I are going to be bringing the Sports Revival to the Revivalites Revivalette from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
I think you heard right, Kev.
That's what's up, bro. Y'all, hey, listen, y'all tired of the same old shit on these sports talk here in this DMV worldwide area. Man, come on down here to the Sports Revival each and every weekday morning, 9 to 11, like my man Red said, and get your soul revitalized. Red say put your boots on, strap them up, and do what, Red?
Come on and mox with us. Live right here on Mountain Top Network Radio. It's the Sports Revival, baby. Believe it's going down. Mox with us. Ow!
Mountain Top Network Radio.
Yeah, y'all, we here live right here on Mountain Top Network Radio. On with the Sports Revival, y'all. Big brother, Kearney Thomas, good morning to you, man. Yeah. We sitting here live talking about these Washington Redskins. We in Redskin Power Hour mode right now. DMV Kel, man, tell me, man, what's going on, man, with Josh Doxson? What the Redskins gonna do with him, man? What they gonna do with him, Kel?
I mean, you know, all we can do is hope that dude, you know, is able mentally and physically able to you know, show why he was worthy of that first round pick. You know, with all the needs on this team, you know, I wouldn't have been mad if we'd have went offensive lineman again. You know?
Yeah.
You know, I just don't understand, and no fault of Josh Doxson or TCU or anybody else. I'm blaming the Redskins. I'm blaming the Redskins because you telling me with an executive-style scout team in place last year, y'all all agree on Josh Doxson as the Redskins' #1 pick.
Yeah, 703-763-4979 is the number, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. We sitting in live streaming Facebook Live right now, y'all. We also live as always on Mountaintop Network Radio, home of the Sports Survivor. Just click the link. You can listen to the show 24/7, box you up, ship you off to heaven. And also go to YouTube, y'all. If y'all can't catch it on Facebook and watch it like you want to watch, you can always go to YouTube. Just type in Rev T Sports Survival. It'll take you right there. It'll take you right there to it on Podbean. You can go to Rev T Sports Revival, iTunes, Google's Play, wherever it is with you. We right there with you, bringing all this good sports talk to the people. 703-763-4979 is the number. Man, DMVK about to put it out there, man. What to do with Josh Doctson? DMVK, my whole thing is that Josh Doctson right now is in the dogfight with the Washington Redskins when it comes to these wide receivers. You talking about, you got a Jamison Crowder who's saying right now, I am the man. Everybody else that was here once before, stopping me from walking through that door to claim that I lied. Listen, they are gone. So I am the man. Now everybody else that's coming into the forefront, whether your name be Terrell with a pride, whether your name be something that's real quick, help me out, DMVK. Throw another name at who you do. So at
re-signing Vernon Davis.
That's right. You're getting the Vernon. That's a Davis. So at the end of the day, DMVK, when you talk about the Washington Redskins right now and Josh Doctson, in my eyes, you correct. This ain't even nothing about being a broke down product that the Washington Redskins done picked up over the last 10 years out of TCU. This ain't got nothing to do with it. This is about what Josh Doctson is going to do as a Washington Redskins. Because you can't say no more, oh, you the tallest specimen on the team at the wide receiver position. It's other big boys that stand high like Oliver the Giraffe that can go up and catch that football. That's tall just like you. Now, the whole thing is Josh Doctson going to be more broke down than he is going to be able to get on the field and get broked up for the Washington Redskins. In my eyes, Kel, I don't think it's going to happen.
Man, I said it, at the beginning of the offseason, and I'm going to maintain, I don't like flip-floppers. And I said that I think Josh Doctson is going to prove you wrong this year. I have faith in the young man. You're not as talented and athletic as he is and allow things. I mean, that first year in the NFL, man, that's brutal on some cats. That is a brutal period in some cats' playing career. Some people fold, some people shine. Once they realize, and you hear players speak of this all the time, the speed of the game. Once they realize you going against grown men that do this for a living, professional quarterback sackers, professional run play stoppers. You going against grown-ass men. And the reality of that, for some players, it's a shock, Rev. And they can't handle themselves as they normally would. So, what don't kill you, builds you. And I'm thinking that Josh Doctson, and I'm not just going off of the videos, Rev, because you know how I feel about that mess. Stay y'all ass out of anywhere that's not a professional training facility doing your workouts, especially if you're coming off an injury, Junior Gillette. Stay your ass out of anywhere that ain't sanctioned, licensed, and insured. If you want to work out, you got it's no rules against you guys going to the facility and working with the trainers and the strength coach.
Hey, look, Thomas Curley, you say, man, don't forget that kid Thompson, that 6'3", that came on last year in the last 10 games. I think we missing the wide receiver. They picked up Quick. They picked up Pride. They picked up one tall. Who was that all tall young and they picked up, man?
He was already on Thompson. That's who my man talking about. Thompson was already on the team. We picked him up last season.
I thought we got.
He just didn't get no. He didn't get no burn. He didn't get no burn.
I don't have time to go note searching. Y'all help us out, Revival Lights and Revival Lets. 703, we appreciate all y'all sitting there streaming live right here on Facebook right now. We sit there and see y'all on Mount Top Network Radio, all the listeners, man. We appreciate y'all so much. We just encourage the people just to take a moment, take a hot second, man, just to hit that share button. If you catching it on Twitter, just hit the retweet button. Tell the people what we doing Monday through Friday live. 9 to 11. If you can't catch us live, we got the replays all around. YouTube, Podbean, iTunes, wherever it is, y'all, the social media, we trying to be right there with you. 703-763-4979 is the number. We appreciate y'all. So Big Brother Anthony Sanchez say been a Skins fan since 1976. ATTR, I'm out of San Antonio. I think we need to draft a left-hand guard or a center. What do you think? What you think, Kel?
I'm with him. Listen, if I don't love anything, I love offensive line play and defensive line play. It's the only positions on the field where contact is guaranteed every single play. Every play. Because the offensive line got to block, the defensive line got to get in there. So they can contact every play. And the better you are on those two sides, the offensive line and the defensive line, then the better your chances of coming out with victories on Sunday, Saturday, Thursday, Monday, whatever damn day the NFL decide to put the Redskins on.
Big Brother Yusef.
I am with you 100%. Offensive line.
Big Brother Yusef Pridgeon, he say Hers is the other wide receiver. That's right, Hers. Big Brother. Currently, he say Thompson took over for D-Jax. He say he a better route runner than D-Jax is. At 6'3", I mean, yeah, you know, that's going to be interesting to see.
I said Maurice Hurst.
Maurice Hurst.
Ryan Grant stepped up for us last year. You know, Matt Hazel. You know, I mean, the Redskins, Darius Hank. And Hank showed up big time towards the end of the season.
Right.
He showed up big time towards the end of the season. So, I mean, yeah, you know, everybody want to go on did the Redskins do enough to replace Deshaun Jackson and Pierre Garçon? Well, I say this. Deshaun Jackson, yes. Pierre, I don't know yet. Because Pierre was a leader in the locker room.
Right.
Pierre was somebody who was that rah-rah, let's get it guy on offense. Pierre was the guy that usually had to play when Deshaun does the ball, we usually scored, especially if it was that deep drop. But when Pierre got the ball, he gave you excitement. He catch that joint run for 20, 15 yards after the catch. Mm-hmm. And that was the excitement that he brought along with the leadership. We don't know who's going to step up. Is Jamison Crowder going to become that guy, or who is? We got to remember, Terrell Pryor, this is only his second year at wide receiver, but the great is two things in our favor. The quarterbacks, as Rev said, that were throwing the ball to Terrell Pryor, he had them. We got Kirk. And out of 144 attempts, Pryor brought down 77. So that's 50%. And 50% of the passes thrown his way.
And those
have to adjust to a whole bunch of quarterbacks. Imagine how many he's going to catch once he gets acclimated and rhythm with a Kirk Cousins.
And then to think about it, you know, Kirk Cousins, man, it's not going to be too many excuses for him. You got big body, tall wide receiver then the only thing you got to do is really put it up in the air and let them wave their hands like they just don't care. And then if you want to be Kirk Cousins and they want everybody to scream, then you got to catch that ball and say, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's what all Kirk Cousins got to do. Put it up in the air. And with these 6 feet, these mountains that the Washington Redskins got right now, it shouldn't be no problem moving that offense, DVK. My only concern with the Washington Redskins right now at the wide receiver position is who in the hell is going to be that slot wide receiver? Who in the hell is going to have the balls enough to go across that day in and day out and be ready to take that hit from a safety if need to be?
Well, quick news flash. Quick played a little slot down there with the Rams. So I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have a problem going there. I'm pretty sure Quick would not have a problem going to that slot position because he did it with the Rams. And then you still have Jamison Crowder, who I think kills out of the slot. Whenever we put Crowder in the slot, and he was more successful out the slot than Deshaun Jackson was. So, I mean, we got to receive you are absolutely right. The Redskins have set Kirk Cousins up for success. Everything else is on him.
Well,
and as far as this running back rumor, Red.
What running back rumor, Kev? Did you just say a running back rumor?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's talk about this when we come back off of this break, y'all. We in Redskin Power Hour mode right now. We showing y'all the way to go. Hey, Kev, you think they got their boots on right now?
I know they do.
They marching, baby. Right here live, y'all. Sports Revival, Motown Network Radio. On a Tuesday, y'all. Let's go. We'll be right back. The Redskins gonna do about this running back. DMV Cal say it's a rumor going on. We about to talk about it, y'all, right here. Join us right on Motown Network Radio, Monday through Friday for the Rev T Sports Revival, along with UKL McClain and me, Tavon Fennell, as we tackle anything and everything that's going on in the DMV and in the world of sports. So Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m., right here on Mountain Top Network Radio. Join us. We don't do conditioned sports talk. Believe, baby. March with us. Ow! Toys Auto Detailing today. 703-743-4556 and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. He'll have you in your car, making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey, y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today. Yeah, what's up, DMV Kev?
Man, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I heard you and I are going to be bringing the Sports Revival to the Revivalites Revivalette from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
I think you heard right, Kev.
That's what's up, bruh. Y'all, hey, listen, y'all tired of the same old nonsense on these sports talk here in this DMV worldwide area? Man, come on down here to the Sports Revival each and every weekday morning, 9 to 11, like my man Red said, and get your soul revitalized. Red say put your boots on, strap them up, and do what, man?
Come on and march with us. Live right here on Mountain Top Network Radio. It's the Sports Revival, baby. Believe it's going down. March with us. Ow!
Mountain Top Network Radio.
Yeah, y'all, we sitting here live, y'all. Mountain Top Network Radio. Home of the Red T Sports Revival. I'm Tavon Fennell sitting alongside my man, 50 grand, DMV Cal, UKL McClain. He say Rev before we went to break. I say what, Cal? He say Rev. I say what, Cal? He say, it's a rumor going on about the Washington Redskins running back situation. I say, what, Kel? He said, yeah, man, where you been? And I forgot to tell Kel, you know, Kel, you know I'm lactose intolerant or whatever. And I had some ice cream yesterday with the kids from Baskin and Robinson. And Kel, not Baskin, the Baskin and Robinsons. They're my cousins.
Baskin and Robin, man.
No, I went to Baskin and Robinsons. They're my cousins. They made homemade ice cream. And
okay.
Yeah, man, it ran.
You wasting our time talking about you having the ish.
No, the runs like the River Jordan.
I don't care either way. I don't want to hear about it, man.
I looked up at the ceiling, Kel. I looked up at the ceiling.
We don't want to hear it.
I saw something on the ceiling that I ain't never seen before in the bathroom, Kel.
That's your business.
Yes.
That's all your business.
Yes. Yes.
We don't care. But the rumor is that Hightower, who visited with the Redskins, will be coming back.
What?
I don't think so.
What?
I don't think so.
What?
Not when the
Hold on. Let me run back to the bathroom. Let me just run back to what? No! Okay, Kel, I'm sorry. Yes.
You finished?
Yes.
It's all out the system now.
Yes, I just don't give me no more else shocking news like that, Kel. Don't do that to me.
Your Redskins fans, y'all can rest at ease because Hightower will not be coming back home.
Yes, Lord.
He will not.
Yes, Lord.
Especially off a torn ACL, and he was okay at best when he was here.
Yes.
But we all agree his best days was when he was running with Arizona.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it. He's a shell of himself. And with it also being rumored that the Redskins are either going to target Dalvin Cook from Florida State, or they're going to go after McCaffrey from I think it's South Carolina. It's either South Carolina. I believe it's South Carolina that McCaffrey plays running back for. I'm telling y'all, if the Redskins, if they use that 17 pick on Dalvin Cook, the fact that he's still there at 17, you almost have to pull the trigger on that.
Right.
You almost have to pull the trigger on that. But McCaffrey, if he's there, because you can get him 3rd round, 4th round, I believe.
Hey, good morning to Big Brother Brian Wooten tuning in, joining us right here live on Mountain Talk Network Radio, home of the Sports Revival. We got, listen here, man, they tell it to the young, I tell it to the old, you come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. Brooke Taylor she say lacto. That's right, mama, little lacto. I'm lacto.
Hey, y'all please don't do that.
Yeah, lacto and talk. You know what I'm talking about, but we appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Yeah, kid. Baskin and Robinson. Man, I tell you, they got one in your area too. But see, where kid, what they used to call them back in the day was the Candy Lady. They the franchise now. Right. Baskin and Robinsons.
Yeah.
Right.
I hear you.
Right.
I hear you.
They don't have
no ice cream out of there.
They just got 5 flavors. That's it. Chocolate and vanilla. That's the 3, and then they got chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry mixed in together, right? And then they just got strawberry by itself.
Talk, man. We done sports talk.
Yes.
We're going to talk about ice cream joints now?
Yes.
No.
Yes. But look though, they brother Sanchez say, man, what they gonna do with Matt Jones now at DMV Kel? And the reason why I brought up that was that Matt Jones about to go be with the Candy Lady, DMV Kel.
Hey, listen. He fumbled so much they need to cut him.
Yeah, they need to cut him. That's what I'm trying to say. Matt Jones is about to become a good worker for Baskin and Robinsons. Cause he ain't gonna have no job with the Washington Redskins, kid. You brought me straight. You brought me straight to it. Go ahead. I was talking sports. I was talking about Matt Jones. Right.
When your backups, not back up, but backups, because Mac Brown and Fat Rob did a better job than did.
Yes.
I mean, I would hate to see the Redskins give up on him so quick and he goes somewhere else and straight dominate. But at this point,
you knew it was coming, though.
Working with him in that burgundy and gold.
You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming, man. You knew it was coming, man.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what we always say, Red. When you're unreliable and undependable,
yeah, gotta go.
Unemployed.
Gotta go. What about Fat Rob? Fat safe for right now, Brian Wooten. We appreciate you for tuning in with us. Big brother Jerome, go, man. We see he say, what are y'all talking about? Are y'all talking about football or ice cream? Man, we talk about a little bit of everything, brother Jerome. Hey, if you catch us when we first started the show, you see is when we in talk about mode.
Jerome, I'm with you 100%, brother. It's Rev that like to talk ice cream and everything else.
Yes.
DMV Kill, all about the sports. And listen,
yes.
As far as Fat Rob go,
yes.
If the Redskins do exactly what the real Rev T and myself have been begging for them to do and get a bona fide fullback, I think the best is yet to come for that whole Redskins backfield. Matter of fact, I would look for a fullback before I look for a running back. Why? Because he's an extra offensive lineman on the blitz. I would look for one. I know Mike Sellers is gone and everything, but us Redskins fans that go back know Mike Sellers is one of the best fullbacks we've ever had, because not only did he absorb that hit and that contact and open that hole for our running backs, but he also caught the ball out of the backfield. Yeah. So you got a dual threat, offensive lineman, wide receiver, or running back when in necessary times of necessity, then you're ahead of the schedule.
Randall Martin
need to do.
Randall Martin say, man, they should try to go get McCaffrey out of Stanford University at running back position.
That's where he came from.
Right.
Stanford. I couldn't remember whether it was South Carolina or Stanford. I know they were red and white with an S on the helmet.
Right, but we can play fantasy draft all you want, but at the end of the day, though, if you a real Redskin fan, hell, if you just a fan of the NFL, you can sit there and wish upon the star about who your team might get, but after the first 5 picks, you don't know where anybody is going to go. And really after the first 3. Because
all I'm going to say is Raiders fans wished and hoped that their team wouldn't be allowed to move, and guess who's coming to Vegas?
Yeah. And you know what, man? The NFL is going to regret that they ever moved that team to Las Vegas. Watch.
Yep.
In the next between the next 4 or 5 years, they are going to regret that they ever bought that team, NFL period, to Vegas. Listen here, Kel. What stays in Vegas, what you do in Vegas stays in Vegas. But right now, though, you better tell all these NFL players that's coming to Vegas to play the Los Angeles Raiders, stay your ass in your hotel room. Because in Sin City, we going to see a whole lot of headlines from NFL players getting caught up in a shidiggity bop, in a shidiggity bang, because of that Las Vegas nightlife scene, Kel. Watch. You don't hear.
Well, I mean, you got to realize, Red, outside of New York, Vegas is the only other big money place. Vegas is the only other big money place. And in the past, they wouldn't allow Vegas a team or franchise because of the betting, because of the illegal gambling on the game. Why they changed their mind this year, I will not know.
We sit there trying to get.
I'm with you 100%.
We trying to sit
Vegas
there.
is a monster.
We trying to get through these questions with our callers and our listeners. Malik Page say no one really uses a fullback. Anyone uses a fullback. Anyone anymore. And our strength is tight and depth. I want to see more two tight end sets with Vernon Davis and Reed. You asking too much for Jordan Reed.
And I'm going to say this. Carolina was number 3 in rushing using a fullback system. Go ahead, Fred.
Jerome Gore say, excuse the expression, how in the hell we let Pierre Garçon or let go of Pierre Garçon? We didn't let go of Pierre Garçon. Money took Pierre Garçon, and I hope they take his piece and they take his nasty ass piece with him too. But he was a good player while he was here. But at the end of the day, if you really want to be somewhere, money shouldn't even be a factor, especially when you got a whole lot of money. Randall Martin say, but I think if Cook is there at 17, we should take him. Well, if a lot of people is there at 17, we should take him at 17 Cook. Hell, if a monkey is available at 17, we should take him DMV Kel. But listen here though, I know one thing we got to take. We got to take our left in front of our right DMV Kel and get ready to get on up out of here. Listen here, y'all. We done had a good show with the people, and we gonna see y'all tomorrow. It's hump day tomorrow, DMV Kel.
Yeah.
And we gonna get all over the hump. Man, the Revival Lights and the Revival Lefts, we thank all of y'all. DMV Kel.
Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all handle this Tuesday successfully as you handled that Monday. Let's get it.
I tell it to the young. I tell it to the old. Come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul. Right here on Mount Top Network Radio, I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. That's my man 50 grand, my brother and friend. Talk sports only like you can. You Kel McClain, y'all. DMV Kel. We see y'all tomorrow, man. We appreciate y'all so much, baby. Believe, baby.